So, it was a Sunday evening, 8 something, I guess. Back those days in 2013, I was so lazy to cook my food for my own. That evening, too, I decided to buy something from outside so that I can eat for the night. The convenience store was not so far away, but if I come from the main street with the lamps and lights, it could take 15 minutes or so. But I decided to come by a shortcut, which approximately takes 4 to 5 minutes, one third. I had no idea actually what I'm going to face or experience. All of a sudden, half the way, it was dark. I could see myself barely, not too dark and not any other lights there. I could see one light so far away. All of a sudden, I heard a woman, apparently from top floor of a building, shouting desperately. Maybe somebody trying to kill her, or maybe somebody beating, stabbing her to death. Kind of. I was surprised and looked upon the building, but I could see no woman. Instead, I saw a black cat, big black cat, crawling through the wall and coming down. That was quite surprising to me. A cat crawling like a mouse? No way. And just after that, when it landed, it started to run to me. I was coming from the opposite direction and the cat is coming to me, and I heard some noise of cat's feet. Unreasonable, of course, because the paws of the cat is so soft. But I heard the sound. Maybe a horse is coming towards me. On that same moment, I smelled something weird, and my sixth sense told me that there is something wrong going on. And the cat was a dog-like size. I never seen a cat of a dog's height. Apparently, it was 1.5 feet, very big cat. Quite impossible. What was that? But suddenly, as my mom taught me some, ritual things, chanting, and started to utter, I started to say loudly, chanting those mantras or something which my mom taught me, and I just couldn't believe it, and you might not believe it, that it just was about to touch me, but it couldn't. When it was just 2 feet away from me, it suddenly crossed me without touching me. That time, I was fearless. Actually, I was surprised. I was not afraid. I was surprised, totally aback. What to do? Quite at a loss. But after I reaching to the other point where I could see a light. I just turn around and look forward. What I found, the cat is still there, staring at me, gazing at me with a solid big red eyes which was so big as like chicken's egg. On that time I was little bit shocked, but still I was surprised. And then I reached my home. After reaching to my home, I shared this story with my friends. They were laughing and mocking at me. But the time I was describing the story, the things just happened to me. On that time, I found myself very shaky. All of a sudden, I found sweat in my body, all my body. Then one of my friend who was around 60, he understood the thing and he gave me some, ritual and this and that and talked to me about that yeah, it happens in this area, there is something. And after that, I never been to that road, and I still don't know what that cat was all about. What was its intention? I really don't know. But it really happened to me one Sunday evening around 8, 2013 in Hong Kong. Long time back, me with 4 of my friends visited Nepal. We were planning for trekking, going to the Himalayas and so on. But unfortunately, 3 of my friends, they actually changed their plan because they got somebody died back in their country and they are gone. We booked the hotel for 3 days, and for the second day they left. I was all alone for the last day, the last night in the hotel. The area was totally hilly area. You could find some beautiful lakes in the daytime. It looks really panoramic. But at the night, it's totally dark. You can't find anyone at the dark of the night. Well, from the evening, I was not feeling good. Something, actually I don't know what, but something felt, but I'm not sure. Then the night came. In the reception room, I asked the manager to help me to find somebody who can accompany me in the room, so I might pay him or the guy. But unfortunately, nobody was there, and I was so tired by visiting here and there because that was such a new place for me. And after that, when I come to the bed, I was just slept. But suddenly, all of a sudden, I woke up. Why? Because I found somebody was sitting on my chest. And when I opened my eyes, I found a boy, maybe 3 years something, very small boy, sitting on my chest. And it was so heavy, I couldn't get rid of him. And I was really shocked. tried to shout, but nobody, I guess, was hearing to my voice or my shouting, and I was really quite at a loss what to do, and I was just really scared. All of a sudden, the boy just vanished. Just vanished. I had no idea how, why, when, but all of a sudden, no sooner than the boy left, vanished, whatever it is, I just go to the door and opened it, and on the corridor, I found nothing. There was a dim light on, and the reception room was totally empty. The manager and the staffs has left. On that time I was feeling so helpless. So helpless. All the world came to me that there is no one, nobody to help me, even if I die here, even if I die here. All of a sudden, I was a little bit relieved because I heard there may be some burning going on, and a lot of people, maybe at least 50 people, chatting, shouting inside the room. It seemed to me that there was a party going on all the night, and I guess it was around 2:30 something. And then what happened? I decided to go and knock the door because I was a little bit relieved that there are people, so nothing to worry. But what happened to my mind, just after going to the door and raised my hand to knock the door, I just didn't do that. I don't know why. And then I just thought, okay, they are there. I am totally a stranger. What they might think about my presence at this moment, is this hour. I was really actually not prepared for that. But one thing I could recognize, that I can hear but no language which I actually knew. Maybe Indian or Spanish or English, whatsoever it is. That was no meaning of those sounds. Which language they were talking, I had no idea. But I was a little bit relieved, and then I chanted some mantras, and after that I come back to my room, just waiting for the morning, just waiting. And I never decided to sleep again. No sleeping bag, because I was really in panic inside my heart. And then after some time, I don't know how I slept, because I was really tired and it was dark night. I slept and nothing happened. When I opened my eyes, I found it was a glorious, golden, beautiful, nice morning. Then I just decided to leave this hotel on that time, and I found a local friend and found a new hotel, and I shifted from there on that day. And before I was leaving, I described the story with the man in the reception, and after hearing all the stories, he nodded and said, "It was your good luck and choice that he didn't knock the door. I am sorry. To any guests, we are not allowed to tell to any guests that the room you were in was a room where a girl of 18 just killed herself just 3 months back. Anyway, good luck." And I was relieved that I left the hotel. Then after I was staying that city for 26 days. Nothing so far happened.